All right, welcome to today's episode of Your Daily Scrum. I'm professional Scrum trainer Ryan Ripley. This gentleman over here is professional Scrum trainer Todd Miller. That character in the back is Grogu. What's up, Grogu?
He says, "Howdy, partner."
There we go. Howdy, partner, today. This is the show that we hope brings a lot of insight and answers to your Scrum practices. We take a lot of anti-patterns. We take a lot of questions. We flip them upside down and help you do Scrum a little bit better. And so today's question, Todd, I think this is more of a kind of informational one than more of a how-to, but it's a question we get, especially in the leadership class. But this one comes up quite a bit in, I think, the Scrum Master course as well. What is the difference between Agile and Scrum? What do you think?
So I think that if I may use my example of dogs, right?
Sure.
And so if you think of a dog is a type of animal, right? Well, there's different species of dogs, right? So as we've all seen Ginger in the background, who maybe she'll show up as we're talking about this. Ginger is a Great Dane hound mix, right? So, and then you have different types of dogs. You have a Basset Hound. You have, a Golden Retriever. So think of Agile as a dog and think of Scrum as a type, right? And I think that's maybe a good place to get this started. Scrum is a Agile framework, right? There are other different kinds of frameworks and methodologies and methods that are considered to be Agile. Scrum is a type of Agile. I'll start with that. What do you think?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Todd. I think I like the way you use the dog analogy. Agile is kind of like the umbrella. I like the umbrella, but I think the dog analogy works great too. And Scrum and Lean and Kanban and extreme programming and Crystal and all of those other frameworks and methodologies fall underneath. And so when we hear people using the word Agile and Scrum interchangeably, that is an incorrect use of the term, right? I mean, Scrum is a framework that is influenced and that follows the 4 values and 12 principles of Agile, right? Maybe we should define Agile real quick, because I think that's important too. Because I think if you asked 12 Agile coaches what Agile means, you're going to get 12 different answers, right? And so for Todd and I think I'll speak for Todd here. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. Agile really is the 4 values and 12 principles that you find in the manifesto of Agile software development. And that is where we that's where we ground our definition, right? So any framework that we would classify as Agile would have to follow the 4 values and 12 principles.
100%. I couldn't agree anymore. Yeah. And I think that what's interesting about this whole thing is that when you hear a company is doing Agile, or you walk in to and have no context, odds are that what you were showing down there, odds are that there's a mix of what they're doing, right? So Scrum is a framework, and it has 11 elements and 3 commitments, right? So I guess you could argue 14 elements. I'm just getting technical, but oftentimes you talk with a team that's doing Scrum, using Scrum, and there's some extreme programming stuff that they're doing. Oh yeah. There's some DevOps stuff that they're doing. There's some Kanban stuff that they are doing, right? And there's a little bit of a blend in it. So I think that all of those, though, like you said, the 4 values and 12 principles of the Agile Manifesto are kind of in line with this melting pot of practices that you may see with teams.
Right. Yep. And so the difference is clear. We hope that Agile is the superset, and Scrum is one of the many things that fall beneath. So let's not use those words interchangeably. Scrum is not Agile. Agile is not Scrum. Wait, I didn't say that right. But you know what I mean, right? They are not the same. They're not synonyms. And so. Great question. Really appreciate that from the listener. Todd, I think we've covered this.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, let's switch it over to the end screen here. Talk about the socials real quick. The like and subscribe button. Again, Todd, we keep seeing on the analytics, half the people watching are not subscribed. They're new
subscribe.
people.
Smash that like button. Subscribe.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel, join us. Hit that like and subscribe. Get that notification, because we drop a new video each and every day. We want to make sure you see the latest Your Daily Scrum, where we answer questions and help people do Scrum just a little bit better. There's some additional videos below. Be sure to check those out. Leave us your comments. What do you think about the difference between Agile and Scrum? Did we get it right? Did we miss something? Let us know what you think as well. Pose your questions to us. Who knows? It could end up as a future video. All right. I think that's it for today. Go forward, do good things, do some great Scrum, and we will talk with you tomorrow.